Who's gonna argue that?
Yeah.
Not us, bro. We're gonna argue it. Don't believe everything.
Don't believe what's given to you always.
Yeah.
Question everything. You see?
Yeah.
Question everything.
Question everything.
Yes, sir. You know the fucking vibes. The NYCFC Forever podcast with your boy Dave Doobie, aka Doobie Rocks, and we do not have the whole gang here today. Sanchez, what up?
Good morning. Good morning.
It's great to stay up late.
And watch this team lose.
Son, that game was fucking boring yesterday, yo. Terrible.
It was one of those.
It's just one of those days. See what happened when you talk shit about NYCFC, bro?
Oh, damn.
They got shooters out here, yo. You hit your funny bone?
Yeah, bro.
That sucks, bro. Anyway, NYCFC Forever podcast. Yousef is out. He's on a work trip somewhere. Somewhere in the on the East Coast. He was supposed to call in, but then he said he wasn't. So he sent us a text with his thoughts.
That's what that was?
Yeah.
That's what that text meant?
That text was his...
Because I didn't catch that he wasn't coming on. That was the...
Yeah, like 3 texts before that. He said he was busy.
He's going back to sleep.
He's going back to sleep. Yeah, he watched the City game.
He woke up for the City game.
Yeah.
And he's like, yo, guys.
I'm going to be busy.
I'm going to be busy. Bam. Roll
Boom,
right over.
He's done ski. But anyway, bro, NYCFC played Toronto yesterday. Before we get into that, though, as always, we'll start with our how you doings. How you doing, Sanchez?
I'm doing good.
Good
Woke up with a massive headache today.
Gotta drink water, bro.
Puppy, you got the high quality issue.
I forgot mine. I got like 16 bottles. I always forget my shit, yo.
Nah, bro, I don't leave home without this.
You leave it in the car, or you just always remember to bring it?
No, I just remember to bring it.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good, man. Other than that, everything's copacetic. Everything's good.
The weekend is like a whole like doom and gloom.
It is, bro.
I'm
gonna be honest with you. I didn't do anything yesterday. I felt like I needed to catch up on sleep, so I did.
I was in bed all day up to when it was time for the game.
Pretty much me. I woke up at 11. I had breakfast. I watched a couple of the games in the morning. By 1:15, I was back in bed. Took another nap.
Yeah. I was in bed all day yesterday. I just got up.
That's how you do it, man. When it's raining, you don't want to do nothing outside.
It's raining Friday. It was doom and gloomy.
Oh my God, yeah. I went fishing, though.
I noticed you did
Fishing season's back, baby.
Is there a name for like rain fishing? Like, is that an extreme?
I think it's called rain fishing.
Is that an extreme form of fishing?
I mean, it depends how hard it's raining. I don't know. I don't know if it's like an actual. Maybe
it's not like The Perfect Storm with
The Perfect Storm.
With George Clooney.
Yeah,
Marky Mark.
That was a good movie.
Great movie.
Yeah. That's the one with the oil. No. That's the rainstorm on the boat.
On the coast.
You seen the oil one though with Marky Mark? That was a good American. A good Hey Brother movie. One of those.
It was a good Hey Brother movie. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. I tried to remember the name.
I forgot what it was called.
It was based off the BP oil spill in off the coast of Louisiana and the Gulf of Mexico.
I felt real Hey Brother watching that movie.
Yeah, it was like mad patriotic, right?
Mad patriotic.
God damn,
God
brother.
fucking bless America. Shit.
Brother, we're gonna spill this oil the brother. But we're gonna clean it up and say it was their fault.
Clean it up and say it was the other guy's fault. Hell yeah. Nah, that was a dope movie, yo. I fucking love action films, bro.
Yeah, I know. I really enjoy action films.
They're the best, yo.
It's good
because it's mindless. You don't have to think. You
just watch and be entertained.
Yeah. Speaking of, there's one that I'm kind of ashamed that I've never seen, but there's a part 3, so I'm gonna catch up. The Equalizer. Have you seen those? I've seen clips of them. They look like a good movie. I just never.
That's with Denzel, right?
With Denzel, yeah.
I think I saw the first one.
Okay, so now there's a part 3 coming out.
So I'm way behind on that.
Yeah. I haven't seen any of them. So, it's like the Steven Seagal movies and shit.
But seen them all.
Twice.
Seen them all. What are the action films?
The action films.
The Extraction with Thor.
I still haven't seen. You mentioned that like a couple weeks ago. Yeah, the one on Netflix, right?
Number 2 is coming out soon. Number 1.
Yeah. I'll see if White's one watch that tonight.
Wow.
That's a good one too.
Jump on like the extra credits. Like, I think Netflix had it before. Like the whole behind the scenes video. It's pretty dope. I think you would like it.
Yo, there's a movie with the blonde chick, Charlene. I think her name is
Charlize Theron.
Yeah, I feel like they're dead or something, and it's like an action based movie. I saw it on Netflix. I don't remember the premise of it. I just remember it was a lot of action in it. It was a good one.
You know what's crazy about action films and sci-fi films? It's becoming reality with this AI.
AI is taking over, bro. AI is trying to take my job.
It's scary.
Like, mad people were sending me that shit.
iRobot?
Like, hey, man, now you can edit with AI. I'm like, yeah, that puts me out of work, son.
Yeah.
I'm about to be a fucking...
did you see the
security guard or something? Cause
the AI...
the fuck else I'm gonna do?
Voice of Drake singing bachata?
Yeah, the typical shit. That was crazy.
Oh, the typical, yeah.
They had The Weeknd doing bachata. They had Drake rapping.
Yeah.
And then they made a music video out of it. Mm-hmm. It's over for me, bro.
What's that artist's name? Grimes?
Yes.
It's a female, right?
I don't know.
Well, this artist, Grimes, put it out there in the world. Like, if anybody wants to use AI for their voice in the song, they'll split the profits 50-50. Because this artist is not signed to any major label. They're fully independent. And they could do that. And if you want to make music with their voice, go by all means go, and we'll just split the profits.
Wow. Okay, so you take Grimes' voice, you make an AI song, and then split the profits.
And if it's a hit and there's money to be made, we'll split the profits.
Yo, let's write a song, yo. Let's get on AI and make it. So is that like GPT? That's making the rap songs, or is it like a different program?
I have no idea how to do this. It's way above my intelligence level.
It's too much, bro.
Yeah. The AI is scary because now AI...
But you good, though. It won't take your job.
Correct.
See, I need to get on what you're doing and start doing this shit on the side, because it's over for me. 10 years?
With AI is going to just start taking over everything. Like they're gonna
but it can't build shit.
Once it gets 3D printers, what's that? You just need an AI to man the printer.
Fuck. You're done too, yo.
In the manufacturing aspect.
It's been real, yo.
We're gonna
the NYCFC for podcast. We'll leave it to AI. Yo, we should do an AI episode, yo. See if it does it.
You think?
Son, we have like over 100 episodes. They could definitely take our voice and make and say whatever we want to say.
Yeah. So there's a podcast that I listen to called Victory the Podcast. It's about the
Victory the Podcast.
It's basically the guys who are in Entourage.
Oh yes, you mentioned that.
Yeah,
it's still going.
That podcast.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's good. So they are actually getting ready to release their podcasts in audio and video form in other languages through the use of AI.
Interesting. That's cool. So it is cool, but it's deadly.
The craziest, the scary part is that they previewed a clip on it on the podcast, and it's their actual mannerisms, the way they talk.
Yeah.
The ups and downs in their voices, but in Spanish. That is scary.
That's scary, bro.
Yeah.
That's fucking scary.
With zero help from them. They just
boom, blow. AI, do it.
The software to go through their previous
do it in Japanese.
Yeah.
Doing like Arabic or whatever. The whole world could listen and watch your podcast.
Yeah.
Now, that's fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah.
You know what podcast needs to redo their shit is the Sopranos one. Remember the book you gave me for my birthday? Because unfortunately for them, they started that podcast during the pandemic and they were on Zoom.
Yeah.
Like, I wish they were in a room together with high quality audio, because that shit sounds terrible.
I think the last maybe 10, 20 episodes, whatever.
They were together.
And
it sounded phenomenal.
In an actual studio.
Yes.
Yeah.
But like the first
half of it,
3/4 of the podcast, it was dope though, because they would watch the episode and then they would rediscuss it and bring up.
And from the beginning, they said that they're only gonna do this until they finish the series.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, y'all got to do this shit again, or fix the audio or something. I don't know.
They do a live events still.
They have to, because this is
with Moltisanti.
Not Big Pussy. The other dude, Bobby Bacalao. But
they be bringing on the other people whoever's still alive.
Yeah, and they brought the director on and shit like that.
But like in the live events, if whoever's still they be getting the other dudes too. You know?
I saw a cool story about James Gandolfini that somebody from the mob actually called him once.
Oh yes.
He was like, "Yo, you're doing a good job, but Dons don't wear shorts," and hung up.
Yeah,
it's like 12 of them.
And that was from season 1.
Yeah,
The Sopranos.
Yeah,
After that aired, he got that.
That's
phone
fucking
call.
funny.
Yeah, that's wild.
Who we gonna get on the podcast? We haven't had a guest on the pod in a while, bro.
No, I know.
Yo, write in the comments who you guys think we should bring on. We should bring somebody cool, man. Because we had some, we had some cool people. We had Ethan White.
Yeah.
Once. Obviously, the presidents of the supporters club. All 3 of them, actually.
Ian Joy.
Man, I miss that dude, yo.
Who else we've had on the pod?
That's pretty much it.
Oh, damn.
Blue Balls. We have Andrew.
The Pod Illuminati episode.
Pod Illuminati. We need to bring that back, too. We should do like a watch party with all the podcasts. And then just have one big-ass recording afterwards, yo.
Do a giant Pod Illuminati space.
Get together and shit. We had the Cooligans on.
Yeah.
Oh, Weebies. We had
Andrew Weeby. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Speaking of,
in our victory tour.
We did, yes.
In our victory tour.
Yes, right here, baby.
Winning championships.
You see?
Oh, we're in the hoodie too, yeah.
They put an asterisk behind it, but fuck it. It's difficult winning on the road. And we won on the road. Son, we were the road blues, they were calling us, man. We were victorious everywhere, bro. Not just at Yankee Stadium or City Field. We were good everywhere, bro.
And now we
proved it.
And now
we're fucking terrible, yo. Right now. Terrible.
It's so bad.
It is bad.
And not just that we're bad, that we can't win, but like we play differently. A little bit had to do with the lineup.
Yeah.
But it's just like, damn, bro, what's going on? We can't win on the road this year.
I don't know.
And we only got more road games ahead of us.
We got a lot. We got 3 more right now. Before we get into the episode, though, by the way, I feel like this is going to be kind of a negative episode. It's not a lot of things to be happy about towards the team. But the next thing, though, bro, is we complained as soon as the Apple TV broadcast team came out, where not only did they have 1, but 2 prominent Red Bull players on the broadcast. We knew that shit that happened yesterday was eventually going to happen, yo. The disrespect that we received from BWP and Sasha Kleshin yesterday was offensive, bro. Was offensive like that. Like to keep it as clean as possible. It was fucking offensive. Yo.
Watching it in real time, I was like, yo, these motherfuckers, like,
yo, for
I
real,
was so
bro.
mad.
Yo, for real.
It got me. I sat up and everything. Like, yo, you serious? Like, really?
So when they threw the jersey on the floor, yo, that shit had me heated, bro.
It was that wrestling dude too.
That's where that dude is from.
Yeah. He's from wrestling.
I'm like, okay, yeah, I knew him from somewhere.
When they
he's a commentator, right, for WWF or WWE?
Yeah.
I was like, yo, this dude.
And apparently he does the Atlanta United games too.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
Yeah.
You see? Got my wrestling shirt on right now.
That's why I was like, oh,
it's all the same, man.
When I saw him, I was like, oh, it's that dude. I knew instantly. I just didn't know his name or whatever. I just knew,
yeah. I think he
face.
does NXT or something. I don't know what he does, but I know now that you said that it clicked.
Yeah.
But when I saw him, I was like, this dude looks familiar. He's probably an old MLS player.
But he set him up. He did the wrestling shoot real quick.
Yeah.
He went for the cheap heat.
Yeah. He did, yo. Oh, damn, that makes sense. Okay, so
yeah, because
still though, he was kind of problematic with it. He was like, and Sasha set him up too because he told BWP, it seems like you like talking about NYCFC or something along those lines.
Yeah.
He was like, never. I just like good football. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, come on, bro. Listen, BWP, I love your dad. He's an awesome guy. But yo, you want some other shit, man, for real. Like,
I saw a tweet this morning.
Come on, bro.
By this guy. I think his name is Doug. He says the difference between Premier League coverage and MLS coverage is that Premier League pundits, the former players, they respect all the teams.
Yeah.
Obviously, they show a little favoritism to the teams they were on a bit, but they're professional and show.
That was blatant disrespect, yo.
Equal respect. This dude's blatant disrespect towards us.
Yep. Straight up disrespect, bro. They threw the jersey at him to catch it. He didn't even want to touch the jersey.
Not even touch the jersey.
He didn't even want to touch the jersey. Let the jersey hit the floor. And just laughing at it.
And Sasha Kleshin pointed down and just laughing at
yeah, exactly. Like they did anything.
Like, what's this girl's name? Kaylin Kyle?
Kaylin, I think it is.
Kaylin Kyle.
Kaylin Kyle, yeah.
Kaylin Kyle. She picked it up.
She did.
And she was like, "No, I'm showing love to the only good team in New York City playing
The
good
only
soccer."
good team in New York.
You know?
Matter of fact, the only team in New York.
And she said she retweeted, quote tweeted, I think it's Post 90 Pod, their video clip of that.
Yeah.
Of that incident. And she says she's going to wear it on Extra Time on Monday.
Good. Put some respect on her name, bro.
Put the respect on the name again.
Because Red Bull been in MLS for 57 years, bro, and they've done nothing. Nothing to even warrant that disrespect that they put on us. Okay, fine. Y'all won 7-0 once. Cool, buddy.
Fucking.
I want to say a lot of things, but I'm not going to say nothing. I don't want to get fucking canceled.
I tweeted out last night. I'm like, yo, I hate this dude so much more now.
Son, that was a slap in the face, bro. That was a slap in the face. You might as well slap, spit in my face, all that shit. Like it was, son. I've never seen that with pundits before, yo. I've never seen that. Yo, think about this, bro. Think about this. Hold on. Think about this, bro. They put a Yankee jersey on Big Papi.
Yeah.
On Big Papi. Talking about a rivalry that goes back from 1907, bro. 1907. And he laughed and giggled it off.
The
Big Papi, son.
I thought about Big Papi and A-Rod when Big Papi was putting on the batting helmet.
Yeah.
It was a
Yankee one, yeah.
He looked at the camera, the screen, and he's like, no. That's what I thought about.
Bro. Come on, man. They're professional. Yeah, there's a rivalry there. You know, they go back and forth on it. They talk shit about teams, but they're not disrespecting the Yankees like that. You know?
Horrendous. I think everybody should have to go on should go on Twitter, whatever platform they can.
Yeah.
And complain about this.
I would, bro.
At least NYCFC fans, like, how dare they like disrespect the jersey like that? You know what I mean? Like, be professional. Like, so that basically shows that they will never they call a game as it is, like down the middle.
Of course not, because they're gonna be biased towards.
We could beat Red Bull 8-0, and they're gonna be like, you know what? Red Bull showed a lot of good things. NYCFC just got lucky on this day.
Yep.
Like,
yep,
lucky. So they will say something like that.
Yeah. Here's the proving ground. Granted, Tati, we talked about Tati scoring his 4 against Madrid, right?
But we can keep talking about it. No, this happened on Tuesday.
I thought we brought it up on the pod.
No.
Okay, anyway, we'll bring that back. But Tati scored 4 goals against Real Madrid. First player to ever do that since 1947.
In La Liga.
In La Liga. They brought it back to MLS. Tati scored 4 goals on Real Salt Lake.
Almost like 2 years to the date.
Yes.
Or a year to the date, whatever it was.
You know what the Red Bull guy said? Well, he had 2 penalties. He still got to make them.
Yeah.
That's his fault that they fouled him twice in the box? Oh, he scored 2 penalties. And then you're like, yo, and then I think it was the WWE guy who said, have you ever scored 4 goals in a game?
In your life.
And Sasha said, yeah, I scored 4 in training. Like, fuck out of here, bro. Y'all not on our level, bro.
In your career.
In your career, bro. You're not on our level, man.
4 goals in one game in your career.
Yeah.
And BWP was like, nope.
Of course not.
Sasha said what he said.
Of course not.
Come on.
Oh, but he scored 2 penalties. People miss penalties all the time, bro. The biggest stars in the world miss penalties all the time.
Erling Haaland is not has
exactly,
a good record.
bro.
And it's Erling Haaland.
He got 1,000 goals this season. He's missed penalties, bro.
He's missed penalties.
You know? Come on, bro. Get off that shit, man. Anyway, shouts to Tati, though, bro. My boy, my favorite NYCFC player ever. You heard? You heard? My favorite, yo. 4 goals against Madrid. That was insane, bro.
On Tati Tuesday.
On Tati Tuesday, yo. On a Tuesday.
Yup.
That was ill, though, man.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That was ill. Because I was doing something, and Chadwick was like, yo, Tati scored 2 goals. I'm like, damn. On Madrid already? Shit. That was fast. And then I told him, so we were busy doing something. I was like, yo, he got his hat trick. And he's like, nah, stop playing. And then we were both watching, and he scored the 4th one. It was just like, come on, bro. Come on. That puts so much light onto MLS, onto NYCFC. Like, that was a huge thing. So, man, shouts to you, bro. You killing it out there. You know, I've always believed in you. Come on, son. How many goals he got for Girona?
I think he has 11 goals this season.
That's good, bro.
La Liga goals.
That's good.
11 La Liga goals.
That's fucking good, yo.
I predicted 12.
I think you did.
At the beginning of the
season. That feels like a good number, yeah.
For him to be successful this year, it's 12 goals for the first year in La Liga. He didn't get regular minutes to start the season.
What do you think happens with him afterwards?
We sell him for $200 million.
To where? Where do you think he's gonna go? Have you heard any inklings or anything?
Nah, but like, just think about this. I saw people on Twitter say Barcelona should have signed him instead of Robert Lewandowski because of the cheaper price and all the money issues that Barca's having.
Yeah,
they should have signed him when they could have gotten him for 12 or 15.
Yeah, they should have.
And they would have been clear of all these other money situations. Mm-hmm. Maybe they could have registered Gavi, who hasn't been able to play La Liga all year.
Yep.
You know, I'm just throwing that out there.
There
was options. People scared. Scared money don't make no money.
Scared money don't make no money. That's a fact. You heard it here first, yo. That's some gangster shit, though, man. Shouts to Tati, though, bro. That was ill, man. I don't know if y'all seen the highlights. I've seen him like 8 times, bro. He killed it, man.
We went out celebrating on Tuesday night.
I heard.
Yousef's and Spiderman.
Nice.
We had it was like a dagger for Spider because he's a Real Madrid fan.
He is a Madrid fan.
But he was so happy that Tati scored.
A huge Madrid fan, bro.
Yeah.
He gets angry when he talks. That's his team.
Yup.
You know?
And look at us now. Baby.
Son. 4 goals, though. 1947. That's insane.
Yeah.
But all right, man. We got to move on. We got to talk about the inevitable. Our team did not score four goals.
We wasn't riding through the 6 with my woes.
I think we were.
Yeah?
Yeah, we got woes, man. We can't win on the road.
Oh, we got woes.
We have woes, bro. You know? So this NYCFC obviously played Toronto FC out in Toronto. This is the first match that we played against our former captain, former goalkeeper, Sean Johnson, wearing his blue kit. Yeah, we didn't test him much yesterday.
We only had one shot on target.
We only had, yeah, you might be right.
Yeah, one shot on target.
And that was Pellegrini in the first half.
Late in the first half.
Yes.
Which was like a little dribbler.
Listen, I knew something was off when I got the tweet from, or not the tweet, I got the alert from MLS app. I got MLS app and then I got the Apple app of the lineup. And I just clicked the top one and it said 3-4-3. I'm like, what? What team is this, yo? But yeah, let's get that lineup.
It's different now.
It is. No, that's how we played.
MLS app updated.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
You know, at one point they only had 8 players on the field.
They only had 8 players. Yeah, I was lost for a second there.
MLS app completely does not care anymore.
No, it was just
we only had 8 players on the field.
They were doing whatever they wanted. 8 players. It was like
we have that screenshot, right?
I do. Yeah.
You should put that up.
I'll put it up right here.
Yeah. All right. So we have in goal. We have Luicho. I said Luicho.
Yeah, Luigi.
That's the other cousin. That's War Luigi.
Yeah.
The next cousin.
The next cousin from down the block.
Twice removed.
Yep.
Barraza. Our back 4. We have, starting at the left back, we have Kevin O'Toole making his season debut this year.
O'Toole time.
Well, I don't know if it's season debut, but making a starting. I know it's first start of the season. Chanot, Martins, and Ilinic. We got Parks and Sands in the midfield with Thales Magno on the left, Richie Ledesma, and Pellegrini on the right. No Gabby Pereira is listed as a lower body injury. And we got Santi Rodriguez playing up top as a false 9.
As the false 9.
Yes. So let's start off with the Kevin O'Toole start. What do you think about Kevin O'Toole starting over Gouffre, who's been pretty solid all year?
Yeah. Well, I was a bit confused, as I said before, because on the MLS app, they said O'Toole was playing the 9. He was playing up top in the middle. Mm-hmm. So, and then they had 3 in the back. So I was very, very confused. But when the game started, I saw that he was playing, what was it, left back?
Yes.
Over Gouffre. I don't know if he's just saving his legs or, maybe he got there was a possible knock that he had in training or something, or maybe he saw something that we didn't see in terms of like O'Toole's play style versus Toronto, which would fit better than Gouffre. But I'm more of the one to not change lineups.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. We played very, very well. What was it? 2 homestands or three homestands?
Yeah, 3 home games.
3 home games. I thought we played very well at home. So yeah, I was a bit indifferent with O'Toole coming in. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's For me, he's not a starter.
0-2 time.
What about you? What was your thought?
The only thing that I could think of is like, all right, let's get him some serious minutes.
Yeah.
Because he's going to have to play the U.S. Open Cup match.
Which I think this is why this dude was putting, he changed the lineup the way he did, because we're having we got a lot of games coming up.
Yes, we have we have a little congested schedule for the next month and change. And we got a road game against Charlotte coming up.
I think we play at Toronto 2 more times, correct?
Well, I'm not sure about that. I know we got Charlotte coming up. Right after that, quick turnaround away at Cincinnati. Yeah. Then away at Red Bull. Then a quick turnaround 3 days later away at Orlando. So we have a travel. Yeah. So we got to get minutes for, like, I guess O'Toole was the only person I think that got minutes. Yeah. Who's probably gonna start that match. When is it? When do we play Atlas? That's in the summer, July or something like that.
Okay. So that's because they have brought up the
the U.S. Open Cup. I'm going to guess that's the U.S. Open Cup is being away at Cincinnati. That's not going to be easy, but we'll get to that in a second. Yeah. And then Pellegrini up top for lower body injury listed for Gabby Pereira. Yeah. What do you think about that?
Again, I think he might be just saving legs.
I saw a conspiracy theory.
Uh-oh.
So you know how I am.
No.
So I read it.
You think he's leaving?
No.
Okay, thank God.
I read it, and then I put the tinfoil hat on again. Okay. And I was like, let's really think about this. Yes. Now. So the tweet consisted of Gabby Pereira was late to the season, late to the season because of visa issues. Mm-hmm. What if these certain visa issues are also restricting him
from traveling to Canada? Damn.
As some may remember or may not know, Mehdi Bellucci early in his MLS career, since he was on like a refugee status, he wasn't allowed to go to Canada. He didn't play the games in Canada. By the time he came to NYCFC, I think the first year he was still not eligible to go. But the years prior, when he was in Red Bull, when he was in I forgot what team, they didn't play. He didn't go to any of the Canadian teams.
Interesting.
Yeah,
that's a good find, yo.
Yeah,
that's a real good find.
Yeah, so maybe some type of visa restrictions, possibly, aren't allowing him to travel, because the key note of the tweet was, why is he out with a lower body injury if he was shown in practice all week?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Toronto's left back did get injured in warm up too, though.
Yes. Yeah. So. But Gabby didn't even make the trip.
He didn't even make the trip. Yeah. That makes more sense than a lower body injury.
That could be possible. Yeah. And you could just say lower body injury just to...
Who's going to argue?
Yeah, who's going to argue that? Yeah. Not us, bro. We're going to argue it. Don't believe everything.
Don't believe what's given to you always.
Yeah. Question everything.
You see?
Yeah.
Question everything.
Question everything.
Just like the smoke alarm went off. 20-minute delay for the game.
Suspect smoke alarm.
Suspect, yo.
You know what I mean?
Some people were saying...
alarm. I'll be going through the alarm. I'll be down.
Somebody said Sean Johnson rang the alarm.
Because he was scared to go out. He was scared to play. So what tweeted that? On, I think it was a sports page. Someone was like, "Yo, what's with the alarm?" And then a comment, someone who was at the game, I did it. That's great.
Someone posted too with the eyes. I know who did it. I was like, "Oh, is it Newberg?"
Damn.
Could it be? I don't know.
No, they didn't go to the game.
Nah, they didn't go. They didn't go
to the game. They had the Gabby Pereira lower body injury.
Oh, that's fucked up, but could also be true though. Yo.
Could also be true.
Let's get those lower body injuries intact.
Stretch out, guys.
Stretch your legs, bro. Make sure you out there stretching. All right, man. Let's get to Yousef's tweet here, or Yousef's textual allegations over here. Let's see what he said. He said, "All right, this is Yousef. He said, my thoughts. Our away form is horrible, but always looks disorganized, and we need to start addressing how we aren't able to adapt to playing away from Yankee Stadium or Citi Field soccer pitch. Pellegrini is not it ever. Magno needs to ground himself because the razzle-dazzle isn't cutting it anymore. Glad Chanot got in his face because no one is holding him accountable for not being where he needs to be often." Very, very good thoughts on the match. I think
I'll say very eloquently
Very eloquently put.
Read also.
Yes. Oh, thank you.
You know, because you used in your reading, you used punctuation that was not in that.
You saw that, right? Yeah. You saw that, right?
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I went to school, so I know how to read good.
Ain't that Bronx higher learning?
Ain't that Bronx shit? Yeah, hell no. But yeah, man, this
a lot to dissect there. So let's go off that. Let's start off with why is it that we can't play on the road? This is what part where you answer.
No, I know. I'm trying to gather my thoughts here. I'm not ignoring you. For those who are listening and not watching, why can't we play on the road? This is a question we've been trying to figure out since the first week of the season. Let's think back to the Nashville game.
First game of the year?
First game of the year.
Okay.
Week 1. We started off slow.
Yeah.
We looked still in preseason form.
Yeah.
We dubbed it as, okay, it's the first match. You know, we have to, you know, it takes time, et cetera, et cetera. So that was 9-10 weeks ago. And it still took us over 40 minutes to get into this match. Understand it was the break, the guys came out, they stretched, they warmed up. Then the delay happened for almost 20 minutes. They had another warm-up for about 5 minutes and had to go back out there. Understandable, yeah, that probably takes something out of you as a professional athlete. You know, none of us are professional athletes. Sure, we have our athletic ability, but not to the level that they're playing. But at the same time, Toronto had to do the same thing.
And that's exactly what I was going to say to that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Toronto had to do the exact same thing. So I don't understand why it takes so long for our team to finally get into the match. Like we said before, Pellegrini only had the one shot on goal. That was like in the 44th minute, 43rd minute, something like that. I don't know. I don't have the answer for you, bro. I don't know why we start so slow. I don't know why we can't play away from Yankee Stadium or Citi Field.
Something like that, starting slow, I always feel like that is part of coaching more than players. In the sense of the coach is not able to coach them up in concentration mode and stuff like that. You know, like what's happening that these guys are losing focus from the time they walk out the locker room to one time the whistle starts. Yeah. Like what are we doing here? Like the coach doesn't have them prepared mentally, I guess. Mentally they're not ready. Physically they're probably able to play the game clearly, but mentally they're not there, and I think that has to do with a little bit more coaching than anything else. Do
you feel like it's a lack of respect towards Nick Cushion?
I don't think it's that. I think it's just, I don't know what it is. Maybe just the lack of care. Well, and that leads into like the leadership thing with Magno getting chewed out, whatever, by Chanot and him and Martins had both instances that were clear on the broadcast of them chewing somebody out. I think Martins chewed out Magno also.
He did.
Right?
In his native tongue, too. So that he could fucking understand them. No confusion.
You can't play it.
Obrigado.
You can't play it.
Panjiguezo. All that. He knew what he was talking about.
Exactly. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what I'm talking about either, but.
Yeah, he was like, yo, feijoada. Moço.
Do it.
Moço.
So, yeah, I don't know. What do you think? Why do you think we can't play away from Citi Field and Yankee Stadium?
I think it has a lot to do with being unable to hold the ball, get possession. Yeah. And that's not just a away form. It's at a home and at home form also, where we lacking a point guard, a number 10, someone who could really dominate, take over the game by holding onto the ball. We really don't. Yesterday we gave off the ball too easily. We didn't have no possession in that first half, basically. And I think that has a lot to do with we lose the ball too fast, so that leads into not being able to play our game. Yeah. And I guess with the open spaces, I guess it comes down to a little bit of the pitch size. Maybe the pitch size might have a lot.
I think it is, yeah.
And I think it has more to do with it than years past, because of these other things of players not being able to hold possession.
You know, I've said it in the past before. This home field advantage it might be a real thing, bro.
It is a serious thing. There's a reason why every team, every coach, every opponent, they bring it up themselves, not just through the broadcast. Like the players, they bring this up because it's like it's a clear advantage.
It's a cheat code.
They probably look at us and be like, "Yo, we could play them at home. We're gonna wash them.
But we play here, we can't play our game, bro. It's not enough space.
It's not enough space. I think the field is starting to becoming
an issue. Yeah,
becoming an issue.
You know what I think it is too? This is just pure speculation too. Do you feel that because Nick Cushion is relatively close in age to the players, there's some kind of disconnect with that?
No, you would think that he would have more connection with the players because he is of closer to their age.
Yeah,
and maybe I'm not saying maybe, but just maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me.
Oh God, here we go. I'm about to walk out.
But after all,
you're my what?
Wonder One.
I'm not saying that. I gotta compose myself.
So being that he's close to age could potentially lead to the lack of respect that you brought up, because the players could view him as a peer and not as an elder.
As an elder, I was thinking that before. Like emo. I feel like, you know,
Nick Cushion do look like an elder emo. He's always in black.
You're always, bro. Yeah. Always. He got the skinny jeans on and shit. I was noticing that. Shave head. He don't got it no more.
You know?
I don't know, man. I think for me, I think it's a lack of respect. You know, if you had like not necessarily a viejo out there, but like, you know, you wear a suit, you know, you show some kind of authority, he still looks like a kid out there. He's like, to me, he's like one of the boys and shit. You know, like,
what have you done for me to respect you?
Yeah.
I just hope that it's not it.
I hope that's not what it is.
I hope, because it really can't be that, because he was here last year and we showed signs of being good on the road. You know,
but we had Dyla though. Remember, he took over for Dyla.
Yeah, I guess. You know, you might be onto something there.
Because this is his first season without Dyla.
Do they also like does our team also get affected by like the home crowd bias? You know, like obviously when we're at home, it's Yankee Stadium, Citi Field. Like you can feel the home crowd, and when you're on the road, you don't feel that. You feel their home crowd, and maybe they don't gel well on that. I don't know.
Son, we was talking a lot of shit about Toronto supporters last episode, but yo, they were kind of going in yesterday.
Were they though?
It was loud on my feed. I don't know.
It didn't look like there was many of them though.
But it was loud though.
They had good microphones.
Oh, okay, maybe. This shit was fucking loud.
The guy, the board operator at Apple was like, "Let me just raise this mic up a little bit." You know how they have the blue tape above don't go above this line, and he put the blue tape.
He put the blue tape up, and he put it up a little bit.
Yeah,
maybe it could be. The commentator did say that the booth was shaking because of the noise. It was reverberating.
Reverberating.
It's another big word. Look it up.
Booth was shaking. There was not enough people in that stadium to shake anything. That stadium was bare. The Maple Leafs were playing at the same time. There was nobody at that game. That stadium was about. It's such a massive stadium, though. That's the thing. It's such a huge stadium. It's over 30,000 people.
Yeah.
That half empty at that state, half empty, half full, looks a lot less because it's big.
Yeah. And
there'll still be like 15,000 people in there.
Do we know the number?
No, I actually don't. I haven't been able to find this number. So let's move on to what else Yousef said. Magno needing to ground himself because the razzle dazzle isn't cutting anymore. Let's talk about his razzle dazzleness a bit.
Isn't cutting anymore.
His razzle dazzle to me
doesn't translate to anything.
Doesn't translate. Coach Joe, I think, was the one who brought it up on Twitter yesterday.
That's the Coach Joe
who said, he came with more hype and promise than someone like Tati did, but he's not translating to producing it
because he had the big pay tag. He was what, $3 million? They brought him in for or something like that.
No, it was like almost $18 million. Like it could go up to $18 million, bro. It's like
holy shit.
He was like one of the highest purchases from MLS history at the time.
It was only 3. Damn,
nah, he was big money.
Big bucks, yo.
Yeah,
it's not translating. You know who he reminds me of, bro? You know, I don't know if kids still play basketball like this, but when we were growing up, playing ball was all about handles in New York.
Yes.
Nobody was worrying about their shots, bro.
And one mixtape stuff.
And one mixtape. Everybody had the razzle dazzle crossovers and hezzies and step backs and all this shit. And nobody was making a basket, yo.
Game was like 7-4, and it's like 3 minutes left in the game.
Exactly. So I feel like he's one of those kids. He's an N1 mixtape kid.
He reminds me of that Brazilian player, Instagram dude. He'll be doing crazy shots.
Yeah.
And you always said since day one, if he's really good, how come he's not playing?
How he's not playing?
Yeah.
You over here playing with your friends on a rock pitch and shit, doing all these moves. Like, come on, bro. Like, if you really about it, show us.
Yeah.
You know?
His razzle dazzle isn't translated. Even though he's playing, you can see his confidence level is a lot higher playing on the wing, but it isn't. Bro, him always having to cut back to his right to get the shot off on his right is starting to be worrisome. It's like, how you're a professional athlete who's supposed to be like a top of the game in a sense. Bro, you got a left foot, my man.
And you don't use it.
And you don't use that
shit. You can't use it. I told you this before a couple weeks ago. If you put Magno on a better team, on a team with all around better players, he doesn't improve the team. Magno doesn't improve that team. He might even hinder the team.
Even with worse players, he doesn't help the team.
That's what I'm saying. He's not enhancing our level.
You want to talk about how he was getting chewed out by everybody?
I do want to, because you sent out a picture of him flipping somebody off.
Chanel.
Was that who that was talking to that?
Yeah.
I thought that was to the crowd.
Nah, that was Chanel.
That's fucked up. We might be arguing. It might even get to the fisticuffs in the locker room.
Apparently, Nick Cushing said that whatever happened on the field got settled in the locker room after the game.
They had the fair one for 30 seconds.
In the shower.
Oh my God, yo.
In the shower. Yo.
Chanel looks scary, though.
Chanel put Martins at the door of the bathroom. He's like, yo, let us know if CO's coming. I mean, the coach comes.
Let us know if the CO's coming.
Oh, he's a
hell yeah. That's what you got to do, man.
But Martins, previous to that, earlier in that half, the second half, there was a play where Martins had no one to pass it to, and you could see on the screen that whole side of the field was there was nobody there, and that was where Magno was the closest player up top that should have dropped back to help with a passing lane, give a passing lane up, and he didn't. And Martins like cursed them out in his native tongue, like you said. Fast forward into like the 80 something minute, 88th minute, 87th minute. A similar sequence where Chanel was expecting Magno to drop back. Yeah. And then he like cursed them out. And they were both like, good job by Apple by keeping the camera on them for a few seconds so we could see both reactions.
Both reactions and shit.
Boom, boom, boom. And you see Magno giving the finger. I'm trying to get it in the shot. Like giving him the finger, you know? I was like, wow. Stay classy, my friend.
Stay classy.
That's fighting words, though, to me.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Fighting. You can curse me out, whatever, but, bro, you gave me the finger?
Again, with the kids now, because you hear all the time. Kids now in New York, they tell each other, yo, suck my dick. Bah, 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 bah. Son, when we was growing up, you told somebody that, you had to.
You had to fight.
You had to fight, bro.
Bro.
I'm slapping the shit out of you, you flip me off, son.
Yeah. Yo, that's crazy. In the game...
That's what I'm saying, yo.
I understand, like the hand, like like,
fuck out of here,
like the fuck out of here.
But this, you telling me fuck you, bro?
In front of everybody.
In front of everybody.
In public.
Nah,
damn.
I'm holding it down. I'm keeping it gangster.
Chanel said, you know how Chanel, like when he gets off the field, he does the prayer.
Yeah, nah. He said, "Fuck like, that. I'll pray later, yo."
Lord forgive me. What I'm about
Lord, give me a sign. He was on his DMX shit. Yeah. Fuck that. Yeah, I think Magno needs to humble himself, man, because he hasn't really been doing anything.
I feel like it's to the point on Twitter again, someone was like, well, this could be a benchable offense.
It could be. And
I was just like...
Because for a time, Chanel was our captain.
Not just that.
He's a leader on the pitch.
You got to look back at why they were being mad. And then you'll see that it is Taz Magno's fault. Play-wise.
Yeah.
So, like, on play-wise, it's like, bro, you're taking plays off or you're not hustling, you're not doing this. Just that alone is probably warrant enough to get him benched for a game.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Have him come off the bench.
Hell yeah.
And
which gives us another problem because our bench isn't deep.
That's why we only made 2 subs.
Who you going to put O'Toole time up there?
Oh, what's this guy name?
Or Steven Seagal?
Nah, the other dude's True.
Aurora or something? Whatever.
I got you right now.
You know what I'm talking about? Turnbull. Him.
You know, who else do you gonna put up there?
I don't know.
Jesus, our bench was looking suspect.
Now you had mentioned this too on while we were discussing the game. This it had me thinking about it earlier. I said it after the end of the game. I said it clearly shows that we need a striker, someone who plays up top, a goal scorer. And you said something along the effect of I'd rather have a number 10, a real number 10 or something like that, kind of like a point guard. Now, when we re-signed GP and we re-signed Santi, I remember you guys being very excited for that.
Yeah.
Do you not feel that either or don't fit that position?
No.
You don't?
No, they're because Santi Rodriguez is not really like a traditional number 10 player with like a hold possession player. He really isn't.
Yeah.
And I feel like I honestly do think that him playing as a false nine might actually like if the team plays better, obviously it's gonna help him. It's gonna improve him as a player because he might shine there.
Okay.
You know, because he is so talented as a 10.
Yeah.
Obviously not as like the 10 we're looking for, or what I'm looking for, but he is so talented that for him, all he's missing is that high goal scoring element, and him playing as a false nine is the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
I think him is really good. I think in theory it should really work with him playing there. Obviously you'd want a true number 9, true center forward, but it doesn't matter who you put up there as a true center forward if the players behind him aren't good enough to feed him the ball regularly.
Okay, so let me I guess not school my ignorance, but I guess teach me here. Explain to me if we had someone like Maxi playing the true number 10, right? Mm-hmm. You had Santi playing this false 9 position, and we had a striker up top. Where would we put?
No, because you wouldn't put a striker up top.
You wouldn't put a striker up top. No, is what you're saying. Then
we'll do the Santi Maxi combo up top, kind of like how Dati would play the center forward, but he would always drop back.
He would drop back, yeah.
And I think that's what Santi would be really good. And I think Richie Ledesma is they can have this chemistry. Yeah. I think they just need a little bit more time.
Richie's good, man.
And that's why, because he is good. And I think he just needs more time to acclimate to the league. And I think that they're going to work well. I just think that everything else, why did Keaton Parks get subbed off so early?
Yeah.
You know? And then
again, I think it's for the next couple weeks.
Because Alfredo Morales is not as an offensive player as Keaton Parks.
No.
Keaton Parks was having an off game. So you need more of that. So now you need more of an number 8 player.
Yeah.
So you can have almost like a double 8-10 combo.
Yeah.
With whoever's playing the false 9. So you always need Keaton Parks to have a good game. The games he doesn't have a good game, it just throws off everything, because if he's offensively attacking, when the other team's on the counter, we're defending one player less until he tracks back.
What did you think of us defensively yesterday?
I think it was pretty good.
I thought it was all right.
You know, I
didn't think we had a bad defensive outing yesterday.
No,
we held them to 1 goal. Obviously, we started very slow starting the second half because they scored 20 seconds into it.
Lorenzo Insigne in his pocket.
He did,
for the most part.
He got lost out there. There was times where I forgot about him.
There was times, but there was also a couple of times where Insigne, I guess it was just on class alone that he was able to his first touches was so nasty that he was able to generate separation.
Yeah.
But Lorenzo Insigne also must feel like shit right now that after leaving Napoli, they were on the verge of winning the Scudetto today, but they couldn't do it.
Yeah.
But how do you think he's feeling about that? Lifelong Napoli fan, player, leaving Napoli. Now Napoli's getting ready to leave. I guess they didn't need him.
They didn't need him. When was the last time they won? 1990? Was it Maradona on that team?
Yeah, Maradona was on the team.
It's fucking crazy.
It was, I think it was 86 and 90.
They only won 2.
Yeah, 86 and 90. Both of Maradona.
Maradona. That's cool.
So, defensively, like I said, it was great. There was parts where attacking wise, I felt like Kevin O'Toole disappeared from the game. Like we wasn't doing nothing through the left side. It was mostly all through the right side.
Yeah.
Which Pellegrini, bro, there was a play where they gave him a through ball, and I'm like, make it, get to the ball, and he was like, he just couldn't. He couldn't make it to the ball.
It's interesting. It's gonna be a weird and very long season.
Yeah,
there's gonna be a lot of episodes where we're just asking each other questions that we can't answer. You know. The other thing too, Sanchez, did you notice how this is what, year 9?
Yeah.
This is the 9th season. We still don't have an answer for when we get impressed.
Yeah.
To this day.
It's always been a lifelong thing.
Like, what the fuck, bro?
But our, like, it goes back to our defensive players. Yo, these dudes, I was getting a little frustrated, but when the ball would go back often, these dudes can't pass to each other.
Yeah.
Chanot, Martins, and Barraza, they have like the little triangle passing network. I would love to see the passing map, because we had over 500 passes.
Jesus.
And it was just like I think we have over 100 passes over the other team.
My God.
You know?
We had possession, what, 55% of the game?
Yeah, because a lot had to do with the second half.
Yeah.
You know?
They got tired. Toronto got tired of pressing. They finally let the game come to them, and it was just like...
Look at this passing network chart, bro. Look at Chanot, Martins, Barraza, Ilinic. That was it. Because they were just poop, passing it back.
Yeah.
Yo, I felt like prime Barcelona, like Spain in the World Cup with 900-something passes.
Yeah.
And couldn't get past the midfield.
Yep.
This is what it was.
That's exactly what it was.
We'll go up top. The ball will go up to like... Sands would bring it up, give it to Santi. Santi couldn't do nothing. Give it to Pellegrini. Pellegrini couldn't do nothing. Reset it. Go all the way back again.
Here's my take from the game. The 3 issues that I had. I wrote them down here somewhere. Let's see. Where the fuck did I write it down? Anyway, I remember anyway. These are my issues with the team playing away. We start slow. We have issues in the final third. Is that thing, and we don't look composed. It just kind of looks scatterbrained at times.
So last week we spoke about giving up goals on set pieces.
Another one.
And that's like a lack of awareness, right?
Lack of awareness, yeah.
For the second time this season, we get scored on in the opening seconds of the second half.
Yeah. CJ Sapong, wasn't it?
Yeah, who just got traded there on Monday.
Yeah.
Making his Toronto debut.
He was on Nashville, wasn't he?
Yeah. Like, bro, it was the opening seconds of the half.
It was 22 seconds, I think it was, into the first half.
I'm like looking at the game. I'm like, did they just score?
Yeah.
I'm watching this. I'm still having like switched on the focus.
Yeah.
Yet I'm like, oh wait, did they just score? And the way they score so easy, just arrived and go.
Yeah.
Or falling asleep. I honestly think that if Sands gets to the ball, it might have still been an own goal.
Yeah.
Depending, because he was coming in, and I think he knew that. He knew that the way he was running in, that's why he didn't stick his leg out. I feel like if he sticks his leg out, I think
would have went in.
I think they still score. I think he scores an own goal, and I think he knows that. And
I guess smart on him then.
Because the angle that he came in, it was just like there was no way to clear that ball safely. You know? Yeah, bro. And I said in the beginning of the game, maybe halfway through the first half, I texted you guys. I was like, if we start losing the way we are playing,
yes, that was the other thing.
I don't see us scoring a tying goal.
Yeah,
like the way we're playing, I don't see us being able to score a goal to get the tie. Nonetheless, win this game the way we were playing.
This is what Nick Cushion said about this game. You have to have these games where you don't play well but get points on the road. And I'm disappointed in the last 10 minutes. We didn't approach the game in a way that we should have. We have issues playing on the road. We don't start playing until late into the second half. We can't score. And now we're fighting amongst each other.
Wow.
This is from the coach, bro.
Those are some strong words.
This is from the coach,
all
bro.
the way around.
This is from the coach.
Okay, so
like, yo, we just some brothers from the neighborhood talking about the team we love. We don't have the answer for this. We're just discussing it. We're giving our fans' opinion to the game. If the coach don't have the answers, how the fuck we gonna have answers, bro? Tell me. Your man don't have the answers, bro.
He don't have the answers right now.
They fighting amongst each other. What was it? They're fighting amongst each other. We're starting late. We can't score. What are we doing then?
Everything we've known.
Why are we playing the game if we can't do that? Like, get your team under control, bro.
We've known 2 of the 3. Now they're fighting amongst each other. That's
not good.
That's an added element to this whole.
That's not good.
Wow.
My takeaways were that we start slow, we can't score in the final third, and we look uncomposed. The coach said we start slow, we can't score, and now we fighting against each other.
Now we fighting.
It's not good.
Damn. You think the team would have did better if Gabby Pereira played over Pellegrini?
I think so.
I'm not sure how much more better. Not how much more better, but I feel like at least on the play on that side of the field would have been better.
Yeah.
Position for position wise. As a whole, I think he does better with that shot Pellegrini had.
Hell yeah.
I think he scores
that one.
I think he does a lot better with that.
Yeah. I think he scores that.
Just Jason with that header.
Damn.
Hell of a cross.
He booted that shit.
That ball.
Oh, he headed
it way high.
Fucking Iron Man helmet on and shit.
Imagine he would have scored on that.
That would have been sick.
I would have stepped over Johnson. Just like the Kobe Ty Lue.
Yeah.
Just stepped over him.
That shit was crazy. This is bad, man. I don't know. We were kind of gassed last week. Playing so well at home. The other thing, I don't have it written down here, but I do remember reading what Nick Cushion said, that this these next 4 away games is really gonna assess how good the team actually is. And by the looks of this, playing this weak Toronto team, because I think they've only won either 2 or 3 matches. This might have been their second win or their third win. I'm not 100%. I will have to look that up. But yeah, it's we got some good games coming up.
So we go to Charlotte.
Games.
We go to Charlotte.
Charlotte just got washed by DC yesterday.
So the reason I wanted to win yesterday, right? Because I feel like Charlotte's home crowd and stadium, I think it's turf, right? Or is it grass?
It's got to be turf because it's an NFL stadium they play in. They don't have their own pitch.
I feel like that game is harder. It's harder for NYCFC to get a result out of.
Yeah. That was Toronto's second win of the season.
Look at that. So now we play Charlotte next week away.
Yeah.
Hopefully the weather conditions are decent. Hopefully it's not too hot. Hopefully it's not raining. But like I think that game is harder for us to win than Toronto. Toronto, we should have wanted to win. One for Sean Johnson. Like, you saw how Sean Johnson was hyping the crowd up at the end of the game?
Bro. I was gonna bring that up a little bit later.
I was like, this dude, man.
He clapped.
Yeah.
Like he celebrated. Yeah, big win. Blah, blah, blah. He's hyping up the crowd.
That's me, bro.
It's usually, there's kind of that unwritten rule where you don't really celebrate against the team you used to play for. And he was just like, fuck that.
Yeah.
I'm here in Toronto, bro.
Celebrate good.
He was boogie woogieing back there, yo.
Do.
And then he had the audacity to dap players up after the game from our team.
There was a play where he got the ball and he like stiff armed the shit out of Jason. He's like, get out of here, little man. Get your weight up.
Get your weight up, son.
Now we go to Charlotte.
Yeah. It's a tough match, man.
That's a tough match. Tough match. They're not a good team,
boys,
which is a good thing.
Yeah.
But for us, I feel like it doesn't even matter if they were good or bad. Actually, we just can't do nothing on the road.
That big ass field too, man. Big ass NFL pitch they got.
Big
down
stadium.
There. Big stadium. Hell yeah.
They get 30,000 plus a game.
Yeah,
like they get a crowd.
draw a good crowd. And you know what it is, man. When people play against New York, they come out for whatever reason it is. No matter what team it is, bro.
You saw how hard Charlotte celebrated on the field last year when they beat us.
Yeah. The lap of victory and shit at Red Bull. Like, what are you doing, bro?
They look like they just got saved from relegation.
Yeah. Clapping, going to the fans. So, yeah, this is going to be a big match. But we got a lot of issues to resolve.
Yeah. Let's start off with Brian Cooper got to play.
He has to.
Kevin O'Toole, cool. How you doing? Back on the bench. Back on the bench, buddy.
Back on the bench. Maybe coming as a sub. So
make it stay over there.
No?
Yeah, just stay there. Just, you know what I mean? Don't even put the jersey on. We don't want to wash it.
Listen, we're wasting water at this point.
Yeah. Pellegrini, out of here.
Some weeks I like him, some weeks I don't.
Most weeks, more than not.
More than not, though.
We don't like him.
Yes.
Get Pereira back in there.
Yeah.
The Magno situation should be interesting to see. Does the coach make a statement and say, first off, this is the thing, of you sub him off, who do you put there? It's a questionable mindset, but you could also try to do the Santi Rodriguez, and then you put Hard to Kill up there.
Yeah.
Steven Seagal, make him play the 9.
Put him up there, yeah.
You just put him up there. He got minutes, put him up there. Yeah. We're on the road, this is the type of game where you should try to do something.
Why not? You need the experience.
Right? And I don't think he does anything.
I don't think he does anything either. I was gonna say that. I don't. It'd be nice if he.
It's too much on the line.
If he put his foot down. But he's big money. He's not gonna set him down.
Too much on the line to experiment with something like that at this point in the season, which is the time to experiment, to be honest. But
it's the time to
big
kill.
Money guy, face of the franchise in the small sense.
Yeah,
he don't do nothing.
He's not.
Then that could lead. If certain players want something to be done and he don't, that could start to lead into some tension in the locker room.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because now Magno's probably going to think, I can do whatever the fuck I want.
So now we lost the first road game of this 4 MLS road game stretch, right?
Yep.
Now it makes me wonder, the next 3 games, we need 7 points. We must win against Charlotte. We must win against Red Bull. The Orlando game is the game that I think might be hardest out of the 3.
That's going to be the most difficult one.
Out of the 3 remaining.
Because them motherfuckers love playing against us, and we have a difficult time winning down there.
The Rebels love playing against us, but they're just not a good team. Like, there's no reason why we can't go to Rebel Arena against the Rebels and spank them. They're just not a good team. If they were playing better, a little better, I would have been like, this is the type of game they play up to us, and then it will be level. But they're not. They're just not a good team.
Yeah.
And then you sprinkle in the U.S. Open Cup match
against Cincinnati,
away on Cincinnati,
away at Cincinnati,
which I'm saying it now. I don't think we're going to win that game.
No, I don't think so either. I don't think we win the Cincinnati game, and I don't think we win the Orlando game.
Yeah. So we have to win the next 2 MLS games just to stay on. Like, we can't go 4 road games, MLS road games, and not win none of them.
Yeah, no, that's terrible.
If that happens, you pretty much say, listen, guys, I'm not saying the season's over.
I am,
but it's a sign that says, like, tough things are ahead. Because if we can't win on the road against teams who are inferior competition to us.
Yeah,
Toronto, Charlotte, and Rebel are inferior competition. We have to win these games.
Yeah,
we lost the first one and lost it kind of badly. We didn't get scored on a lot, but we just didn't show enough to be like, well, we
didn't have anything.
We didn't have anything either. So that's what makes it a bad loss. Charlotte games becomes almost as much as a must win.
No, it is a must win.
There is at this part of the season. Like, this is a must win game.
Yeah, it is a must win.
What do you think is gonna happen?
Honestly, bro, I think we tie 1-1.
1-1.
Yeah. I think we tie 1-1.
That's not a good score.
We don't have shooters, bro. We don't have that threat in the final third.
You know what I noticed?
It's difficult for us to score.
Now that you mentioned shooters, I just realized, have we had a penalty in our favor this year?
I don't think we had a penalty this season.
Like, we're not even drawing fouls in the box.
That's what I'm saying.
We're not even getting there.
We're not even getting there, bro. We have not had a penalty this season.
Wow.
Because we're not getting there. We have issues in the final third.
Wow. Did you see that we're 3rd in the league in yellow cards? That's not good.
Bunch of knuckleheads out there.
That shows lack of discipline, lack of focus, lack of preparedness, coaching.
And they're uncomposed, bro.
Coaching.
Yeah.
That's coaching.
Who's first, by the way?
I don't know, but there must be some rough and tough guys out there, bro.
I want to know who the thugs is out there.
Yeah, because if we're 3rd, we're like 3rd in the league in yellow cards.
Yeah, we need
20. I think we have 20-something yellow cards, 26, 27 yellow cards.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. It was only 10 weeks in. That means we're averaging almost 3 yellow cards a game.
Yeah. That's a lot.
So, all right. I'm going to say against Charlotte. I know some people are going to the game.
Oh, nice.
I don't think we win either.
I don't think so, bro.
But I think we pull off like a 2-2 tie. And it's a type of game where we're losing, and then it's going to take for us to be losing 2-1 to once again turn it on.
Once again. I think we come back and tie it. I think we'll go down 1-0 and we'll come back and tie it. But I don't see us scoring more than one goal.
I'm gonna say 2-2 because Gary Pereira is probably good for one from distance, and maybe we can work some magic somewhere else.
Prove us wrong, man. Prove us wrong, bro. But even though we're having our issues, even though we're having problems, man, we're gonna be here supporting the team. Let's link up, bro. Let's try to watch the game together this week. Maybe go somewhere, maybe a watch party. I just watched the game at home this weekend. I didn't do much, so hopefully the weather's nice. We could,
Same. Okay, yeah. Let's do something for next Saturday.
Yeah.
For the against Charlotte.
Charlotte, yeah.
Go to a watch party or anything. That's so depressing, man.
It's difficult, man. Especially, that's why I waited for the quote to the end, because I had that written down, but I knew he was saying that.
Last night's game was so frustrating.
It was, man. It was very frustrating.
How come we can't string the ball? How come we can't pass the ball forward?
We can't.
The ball goes into the middle of the field, and then they realize they got nothing. Pass it right back.
Even in extra time, where we have 4 minutes of extra time, there were times where we were pushing the ball up towards midfield, and then we get caught up, and then what we do? We restart it.
Come back to the back.
What are we doing, bro? We don't have time for this shit.
I think Chanel probably had the most touches in that game.
He probably did. Him and Barasa, which is not like what? Why? There were times where Barasa was like 10 yards up from the goal. Like, why are you so far up, son? Like,
damn, man.
It's not good. It's not fun to watch.
It's really frustrating because
it is.
We're supposed to have the talent on the field to be able to overcome situations like this.
Son, and if we had won yesterday, we would have been third in the East. And we're still projected top 5 to win MLS Cup.
That's what's even
with
crazy.
With the bookies, yo.
Like, who's watching these games? Who's
I don't know.
Numbers?
I don't know.
How would we do that?
Number 5, bro.
Behind was it LAFC?
LAFC's 1. I didn't.
I'm gonna say Philadelphia's there.
Yes.
Is Austin there?
Austin.
And who else? Cincinnati was the other team. I think Cincinnati might have dropped off because they sold Brenner already to Udinese in Serie A, and he's leaving in the summer. So I think they might have dropped off.
We're either number 5 or number 6 to win MLS Cup.
We were 5th. I saw that.
Which is crazy, right?
I don't see it.
It's not gonna happen if we continue playing like this and we can't win on the road. But
we got to learn how to win on the road. Like I said, the next few games crucial. If we manage to win the U.S. Open Cup match against Cincinnati on the road, that's a miracle.
Hell yeah. Because Cincinnati's good this year.
Cincinnati's good.
Yeah.
And they're at home.
It's a team you got to watch out for.
And that stadium is...
And they come deep, bro.
It's tough. Yeah. That stadium's a tough place to play.
Yeah.
I kind of want our stadium to look like their stadium.
Hell yeah.
And the seating.
Hell yeah.
The seating.
That stadium is dope, yo.
Yeah.
By the way, St. Louis lost to Portland.
Yeah, good.
They thought they were hot shit, but
You saw what St. Louis is adding to their stadium?
With the dogs?
Yeah, the dog section.
I gotta go.
That is nuts.
I'm bringing Benny with me, yo.
The Purina section.
I know Citi Field does that, don't they?
They do.
They have like a dog day or something.
Bark at the Park. They do 2 games a year.
Oh, that's cool.
The first one happened already. It was a couple weeks ago, and then the next one I think is early September or late August. I think it's early September.
Now I know you know this. People might not know this, but my immediate family, my wife and our stepson, they're both Mets fans. Now I saw a video of a lady who is a Yankee fan, and she went to Citi Field with her girls. They had a girls' night out at Citi Field.
I know what you're talking about.
And they were taking a picture, and mommy had on an orange Yankee hat.
Yeah.
So she was stunting on them.
Yeah.
So I might have to do that.
I have a hat like that.
Bark at the Park. I'll come with an orange Yankee hat. Yo.
I have
just to stay low. Like
I have a Mets hat with the blue brim, but it's a Yankee NY in the Mets blue and orange outline.
Oh, that's gangster. It's like you'll never know unless you really look at it.
Which one do you want to use to listen?
Stop. What the fuck was that?
What was that about?
I don't know.
All right.
That was gangster though.
And I just saw your watch, which reminded me to remind everybody. How about them Arsenal guys?
Anyway, this is the NYCFC podcast. We lost the league. We lost the title, man.
How do you feel?
Honestly, I'm happy for the team. I thought we played very well. We played way beyond our expectation. Obviously, I wish we could have, won it. There were some games where we really fucked up. Like, we definitely should have beat Southampton. We definitely should have beat West Ham. There were some earlier games that we tied.
Southampton tied both of the games against you this year.
I know.
That's 4 dropped points right there.
Yes. So, yeah. It could have, I don't know. There were some points that, there were some games that City lost to, or they tied to that, that helped in our favor. But what are you going to do, bro? Listen, they can win the treble.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, how can you be that mad?
There was a point of what was that, Wednesday?
Wednesday, yeah.
There was a point Wednesday night where I felt like I was kicking you down too much.
Yeah.
And I actually stopped sending memes in the chat and just started sending them directly to Yousef.
You have to,
Where I was like, I think Dave's been through too much.
Son, it was a lot, bro.
So that's just you and me laughing out there.
It was a lot. The shit that, honestly though, the shit that was pissing me off the most was, I know that Yousef likes City, right? But I feel like he don't like as much as like you like United or like how I like Arsenal. Does that make sense?
That's not fair to say, I think.
You don't, because I feel like he don't really talk about them or bring them up every week, or he's not like posting about, oh, City did this, City did that, like it only happens. I feel like for me, in my experience, he brings it up when I'm doing something. Like, haha, Dave's losing. Let me put my City. You know what I'm saying? It's not like for me, I post Arsenal shit all the time. Everybody knows that.
Are you questioning his fandom right now?
I am questioning his fandom.
Wow, he's not even here to defend himself.
Hey, he's got to. I told him, let's wait till Tuesday to record this shit. But we busy.
Damn.
But no, I don't know if that's necessarily fair to say, because I know he likes the club, but at the same time, I feel like he posts more to put me down rather than to big his team up. Maybe it's just how maybe that's just how my fandom is, where
maybe you're just too hurt.
Or maybe I'm just too hurt. And I'm just looking for excuses.
You only see one thing.
Yeah. I don't know. It sucks. I'm going to be honest with you. It sucks. I was really hoping they'd win the championship, because now I don't see it happening, especially the way Newcastle's playing. Like how we just said earlier. Newcastle's playing nice right now.
Yeah.
They pretty much have the same team. They're not spending money. They're going to spend money next year.
Yeah.
We're asked out. United's going to spend. United has spent already. And remember, I told you, I had United winning the league this season. I didn't say it was going to be. I said it was United, because I felt like they finally had that turn already.
Yep.
So I think it's either going to be 4th or 5th from here on out.
They're going to fight with Liverpool and Tottenham for 4th.
For 4th or 5th place, yeah. Because City's going to be up there. I'm probably 80% sure they're going to win the treble.
I'm not going to lie. What was it you were saying? I think I told Yousef, I said in the chat where, you said, why are y'all picking on me so much?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, why y'all pick? That's because that's how it feels. It's like y'all only bring this shit up when it pertains to me. Like,
and I said,
y'all never talk about United or you never talk about City unless Arsenal's involved. Like, y'all want to bring us down. I said why y'all always pick on Arsenal for? Like, all we do is like having dope clothes, like having throwback jerseys and shit. Like, we don't bother nobody, but everybody want, look at these fucking Arsenal fans. It's like, no. You know what I think it is, though? Arsenal Fan TV.
Y'all big yourself up way too much.
I think they do.
Y'all think y'all the biggest club in the world. Arsenal fans think.
I think they do.
No. Arsenal fans
not all
think
Arsenal
they're
fans.
The biggest club in the world.
Not all Arsenal fans. Not all Arsenal fans. The loudest ones do. The ones with the camera and mics on their face. But the majority of Arsenal fans, they don't. I know that we're not. I'm humble about this shit. I know what we've done. Listen, when United and Arsenal were at their peak, how many cups Arsenal won?
Premier Leagues?
Yeah.
1?
3.
Okay.
How many y'all won?
13.
There you go. That's where you have to humble yourself, because it's like,
you know what's wild? I saw a tweet about this, what I'm gonna say, but it was about Liverpool, but I'm gonna put it to Arsenal. In this high moment that Arsenal's having, Chelsea still has won more trophies than them in the lowest part of their career.
Yeah.
In their history.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. We listen, Arsenal fans, the one on the mics, they talk about, oh, Arsenal's the biggest club in London. It's not. We don't even have a Champions League. We don't even have a chance. We had one, and we probably would have won if there was VAR. But there wasn't VAR, so we can't argue that point. It's an intangible that you can't argue.
Well, like I told you the other day when you're saying, why you always pick on me? I said, don't worry. Tomorrow we'll go back to hating City.
It's true, bro. Fuck City.
Yeah.
Even though I like
Real
NYCFC,
Madrid. Let's
yeah.
go Real Madrid. In the Champions League final.
That's this week, isn't it?
I don't know when that is.
I thought it was Tuesday, or maybe next Tuesday.
You saw Alexis Guerrero's?
Son, he's the jinx, bro.
He is the jinx.
Yo, the king said it, bro. You can't argue that. The king said it, yo. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, but he did.
Oh, so
He
good.
said it.
He almost got beat up by Harry Maguire in the stadium. How you fly all the way to the other side of the world?
I would have told him no.
No?
No, I would have went.
Yeah, you would have went.
I put they're doing a giveaway too for the last game.
Yeah, because they got a lot of tickets left. Yo, you know what I was thinking about? You know what I was really thinking about? Remember when they won before Alexis met Thierry Henry? There was like a point where tickets were starting to go on sale for that Wolverhampton game, the last game of the year.
Yeah, they sold out quick.
And it sold out, and then we saw tickets on resale for £10,000. There was tickets going for that much.
It's insane, bro.
Imagine the people who bought those tickets or bought overpriced resale tickets at that time, thinking they're going to win the cup, they're going to lift the trophy that game, and now they're just not. And they spent so much.
We might
money.
not even beat Chelsea on Tuesday.
I literally said y'all not going to win another game the rest of the year.
No, you did. You did.
I said that weeks ago.
Yeah.
That y'all not going to win another game for the rest of the year, and y'all going to finish fourth.
I can see that happening.
You know, United's not doing their part to help you guys finish fourth.
Did y'all win today?
Of course we did. Good evening.
What was the score?
I think it was 1-0.
Damn.
So
Boring game.
yeah, a win's a win right now.
Yeah.
And United just needs a win to stay in Champions League positioning. And look at that. We have the El Derby Co. The El Podcast Forever Derby
Yeah.
in MetLife Stadium this summer.
Yes.
United versus Arsenal.
I have someone who's purchasing 2 tickets.
Really?
So we should be good on that.
Okay.
I don't know where we're sitting, but they were like, yo, guarantee I'll get you tickets. So I think they go on sale Tuesday.
Oh, really?
So, yeah.
It's going to be a good game.
It's going to be a phenomenal game, yo. You never seen United play, right? Or have you?
Yes. Yeah. Not at Old Trafford, though.
Okay. Where'd you see him, man?
Well, friendly games in the U.S.
Oh, okay,
Sometimes,
okay.
yeah.
You got to get out there, bro.
I know.
Do the tour and everything. That shit is
I've done
crazy.
the tour.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I've done the tour.
Yeah, it's sad, right? With the Bugsy?
The Bugsy Babes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was sad, bro.
Yeah.
This yeah. Fuck United, but that's history's history.
I still think the Man United Old Trafford Stadium Tour is one of the best tours I've been to worldwide, stadium tours, because they have like a tour guide. A lot of stadium tours don't have a tour guide.
Yep.
They just like walk that way, and then someone will meet you at the corner and tell you which way to go.
Yeah. That's how the Arsenal one is.
Chelsea is also like that.
That's
also,
whack.
Real Madrid is like that. It's like you go on your way but the one with Old Trafford, it was like the guy was like, this is the wall where Roy Keane and David Beckham had an argument in 1995 or whatever, some random year.
Yeah.
And he'll give the tidbits like that. And I was like, this is really cool.
I like that, yeah.
Yeah.
I did the Arsenal tour just to do it, and it was very underwhelming, to say the least.
How many pictures of Thierry Henry can they really post?
Exactly, yeah. Like, for example, Arsenal has the gold trophy because they went invincible.
Yeah.
I had to ask where it was.
Where was it?
It's in a trophy case, but it's like on the side, not in where all the other trophies are.
It was a smaller one.
Nah, it's the same size shit.
No, the
Premier League one.
gold one was a smaller one. They gave a gold trophy. It was like this. It was smaller than the Premier League. It was a separate trophy.
Oh, a separate one. Okay.
It was a separate gold trophy.
Yeah, but it's separate. It is separated from the rest of them. But it was one of those things where I'm like, yo, I want to see the trophy. Where
It's
the
like
fuck
the
is it?
Chelsea tour, and I'm like, yo, where are the Champions League trophies?
Yeah.
And they were like, you'll see it at the end. And at the end of the tour, you end up in the team store. And the Champions League trophies are in the team store. And I'm like, I just paid for this tour and the trophies were in the store the whole time.
I could have just went in the store,
I
bro.
could just went in the store.
That's whack, yo. That's whack. They got what, 2? 2 or 3?
Maybe 3?
I think 3. Maybe 2 or
2
3.
They have more than United. So United has 2 only.
So then they have 3.
Yeah. I think they have 3.
That's what I'm saying. You get the Arsenal fans on camera talking about they're the biggest club in London. They have 0 Champions League. How can you be the biggest club in London? You don't have any European trophies.
Yeah.
You have 0 European trophies, bro.
Can you
Listen,
beat West Ham?
I love my club, but you got to be real at times, bro.
West Ham might win a European trophy before them.
Yeah, that's a fact. We lost both our finals.
They
We
got the
lost the
conference.
Europa final and we lost the Champions League final. You know? North London's red, but I don't know about the whole rest of London.
Let's get out of here.
All right, man. I love football, bro. It's the best sport in the world.
It is. It really is.
It's compelling, bro. It's so many leagues, so much shit to follow. Like, it's amazing, yo. Anyway, NYCFC Velvet Podcast. We will see you guys next week. Peace.